We are at the University of Chicago Charter School, North Kenwood, Oakland campus.
We serve 96% African American student population, situated on the southeast side of Chicago.
Hey, Jamar.
83% would qualify for free or reduced lunch. Many will be the first in their family to attend college and then graduate from college.
Have a good day at school.
This campus is one of 4 that makes up the University of Chicago Charter School. What we try to offer through our 4 campuses is an aligned approach, how we engage with parents, how we support teachers, how we try to design our curriculum, and how we try to differentiate support for students along the way, which ultimately creates critical thinkers and leaders.
Good morning.
I was at another charter school, but I was a 3rd grade teacher. And I felt like I was kind of stagnant at my other school. I wasn't learning anything. I wasn't doing my students a service at all. I came to visit, and I was really impressed by what I saw. I knew that I could learn a lot. And so one day I had an apprentice teacher position available. So I made the choice to leave. And come here.
What is the main topic based on the key details from the text? Miori.
He was helping travel for the long journey.
The school is very focused on balanced literacy.
Students are at various levels, and so balanced literacy is more individualized to help them to be able to read at grade level.
You can make this about spelling if you want, but I think shades of meaning is really about context within reading.
Okay, so we can just do homophone. For a year, I worked under Carrie, and I learned a lot about content and then how to design lessons around data and standards. Now, looking at our data, we've given them a lot of goals, so they still have to do compound words, adjectives. There's a lot of goals we set for them for the month of October.
Our STEP assessment is how we assess students formally 3 times a year, and it's also how we decide how to instruct students. Shannon had a little bit of experience with STEP at her previous charter school, but not necessarily with using that information instructionally. So I worked with her a lot on looking for trends and patterns, and then what could cause some of those errors.
Teachers that come here, they do want to work hard. And you're clear on what you need to do?
Yes.
So they have come to a place where they know they're going to be pushed, they know their practice is going to be public, but they know they're going to get a lot of support. And at the end of the day, we're in it together.
And this is a great example of what this writer did with her beginning. Are we ready to listen? Okay, here we go.
Values are just crucial in every aspect. So there are stick values we use throughout the day to just kind of help with behavior. Constantly making sure we're using the language around the stick values really helps.
Remember the writing workshop rules. We have peace when we write to give people thinking time.
When students are able to use that language with us, it's going to be successful as an entire school.
She's showing self-control. She's doing a great job.
I feel like this is a place where people are valued and teachers feel valued and teachers really believe our students can achieve at high levels.
Everyone understands what our goal is.
What happened in chapter 2?
Everyone does whatever they can to do to help one another with the goals. Partners will hold them accountable. I can go to any teacher in this school and say, I'm struggling with this math lesson. Can you come into my classroom and help me? So many of our 6s still need work on their fluency.
Their contractions, that was difficult. They had trouble with that, but we focused in on that this week.
That's what we do here. That's the culture.
Okay, where are you getting the information from?
The book.
I was actually teaching in another school. I'm teaching 4th and 5th grade. The expectations I felt were clearly different for students of color. I actually came to visit North Kenwood Oakland Charter School one day and fell in love. I felt there was a different goal and expectation around how the students would achieve, and I wanted to be a part of that.
Why are we reading it 3 times?
Because we gotta answer a question.
I think that coaching is really everything to our philosophy here.
I thought the part where you were helping them with a strategy was kind of subtly introduced earlier in the lesson.
I kind of scaffolded that. I noticed that there were a lot of words that still support, and that's enough.
The observation process that I use for my formal observation is basically videotaping the entire lesson and then also transcribing it while I'm watching it. I meet with a teacher
And then I use the transcript and the video both as data about what I want to talk about. I think it's figuring out when you need to switch from leading the discussion to facilitating.
Right.
Read this line right here.
It's about people being valued, children and adults.
So each teacher really develops a strong relationship with the students.
Okay, that makes sense.
We have very high expectations for our students and very high expectations of teachers, and it's impossible to have those expectations without high support.
All the work that Kiana, you're doing, and Ashley has been amazing.
Yeah.
Helping you to push through difficult and challenging times and strive for more.
Does everyone understand what we're doing today? Yes. All right, good job.